All right, and we are back. We had some slight technical difficulty. Not sure what happened, but here we go. When I talk about growing your audience, so unlike YouTube, which is all algorithmic driven, same as social media, everything's algorithm driven, right? If I could say the word. So algorithms basically dictate what you see every single day of your life. From the moment that you open your social media account, not on SingularityOSN, I'm talking about when you open Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, whatever it might be, you're seeing what their algorithm wants you to see. Whatever it thinks will keep you on the system the longest, right? The whole point of the game for them is to keep you on that platform 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It's ridiculous. You know, we need to get out and see people in person and see people, see our friends and meet new people. And if we aren't comfortable going in person, then we can meet people virtually. We can discover new products, new services, new experiences that we would not see on social media today, unless the algorithm deems it so, if there's been enough likes or views or whatever it might be. So you can automatically grow your content audience and expand your reach. So due to our interest targeting system on the network, users who are interested in particular content will see your content if it applies to them. No fighting with an algorithm. If a user searches for or is subscribed to an interest category, your content will be shown, period. So I want to stress that again. Your content will be shown, period, if it's in a particular interest category. Whatever it might be, you're going to be shown to the world, as long as it's not hateful rhetoric and we don't allow sexism or racism or stuff like that. But what we do allow is cordial discussions, and we allow diverse viewpoints, and we allow, you can be opinionated, right? That's perfectly fine. As long as it's not harming somebody else, that's all well and good. Let's go over to the business owner. So we only have one little thing here for right now. I'll add more to it later. It basically said for a business owner, you can expand your digital presence automatically, expand your customer base. SingularityOSN automatically filters customers to you based on the products or services you are selling. How do we do this? Simple. The indirect advertising platform works by placing your company into specific interest categories. When a customer searches up that interest category, or if they're subscribed to that interest category, they will see your business, its products, and or services offered. It's very similar to how it works for content creators. Now, this is when we get into some interesting stuff. So for investors, startups, this is for you. So discover the next big thing. Find new innovations of the Tomorrowers or at the Tomorrowers Convention Center. That is where you're going to discover new startups, new ideas, new concepts from startups that are actually seeking some money for some revolutionary ideas. I'm not talking about a company that's already been made 1,000 times, right? I'm talking about something that's innovative, that's going to change things, make things better. That's what you're going to find here. And those are the kinds of innovations that are going to drive more revenue into your pocket, right? Because at the end of the day, that's why you invest. You invest because you want that revenue driven into your pocket. So that's what this whole platform is for on this aspect for the investor thing. That's the entire point of the Tomorrow's Convention Center. Now, if you're a general user and you say, well, I'm not an investor, I don't really care about that, you can still go to the Tomorrow's Convention Center and you can look at new things. Think of the 1964 World's Fair or the other fairs, the World's Fairs that have happened in the past. We don't really see that so much anymore. So with the Tomorrow's Convention Center, you're able to explore new products, features, services, whatever it is, and you can finally see what tomorrow holds, As a startup, this is where it's going to be pretty interesting too. So you're going to be able to showcase your product or your service to the world. The Tomorrowers Pitch Pavilion gives you astronomical exposure. So anyone that's interested in seeing your startup, they can go. It's not going to be, it's not going to be an area where you're forbidden to go. You're going to be able to pay for access to go to this. If it's a whole pitch event, you'll be able to pay a ticket fee and go into this kind of stuff. But I said, forget going to in-person pitch events. With SingularityOSN, you can present your company to the entire world at any time. Schedule a presentation for free and attract investors in your field automatically. So for startups, you can actually present for free because we don't we don't think that innovation should be hindered by a monetary fee to present. So you can present it, for free at any time. And you can schedule events. And we can always have the system push things automatically for you, saying, "Hey, company ZBD, whatever, is advertising here. Is talking about their product. So come on down." And then for inventors, you'll also be able to build new things and showcase this to people at that convention thing if you so choose. So let's go on to another category here. Let's go to the system core categories. Now you got your primary core category breakdown. You have your connect, your work, your play, your love, your create, inform, explore, and learn. I will not be going through every single one of these. You can go into our website and go into here and learn about each thing. But these are the main 8 core hubs of the interface itself. And so it sort of touches on every aspect of your life, right? Because everybody's learning every single day. You're exploring things when you're on the internet. You're looking at new things, creating new things, learning, seeing what the news is, your romance either with your significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, or potential dating. You can do that all here. Play different games with people. You can conduct your work digitally, and then obviously you can connect with anybody on the network. There are no limitations. There's no, well, I reached my quota. I can't get any more followers. That's nonsense. We don't have to have quotas. We don't have to have limitations. You have an unbridled access to anyone on the platform. So your reach can grow exponentially without algorithms driving that around. Let's see. Of course, we had our People's Network. Now, this is a video, too, that you can watch. This is where we talk about our Declaration of Independence from the Internet. It was created to ensure the safety and security of the people who use our platform, SingularityOSN. It is a guiding principle and lays out the solutions we have created in response to the problems that big tech or the tech elite have created for all internet users. So this is about 2 to 3 minutes long, but I thought you could just watch it on your own. And of course, we close out SingularityOSN with Big Tech and You. We talk about the competitors. We say, don't be their product. Here's one of their, our make-believe agents. Basically, it shows that somebody's always watching you. And, that's just sort of how it is when you're on the internet today, unfortunately. So we said, Big Tech and You, every minute of every day, users of the internet are exploited by the tech giants of the world. When we first began developing the SingularityOSN, it was a mission and a cause to provide safe harbor for users of the internet worldwide. Big Tech has a monopoly on the services you use, and this is a small list of just some of the things Big Tech does against your well-being. From personal information exploitation to allowing hate and extremism, allowing misinformation, giving access to your data for big profit, tracking your location, losing your data to hackers. There's a whole big data breach chart you can look at. And then, of course, our big tech in conclusion. And we say this. There is an old expression that states the following: to do the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, is an act of insanity. To that end, continuing to use the internet with its lack of foresight and security methods will only result in constant hacker infiltration or manipulation of any organization type. SingularityOSN was created for the people, not to exploit them for profit or expose them to extremism or false information. Other big tech companies have started to say, we value your privacy, yet they continue to do what they've been doing. Don't be fooled. They had shown their true colors when they started exploiting the American public and the world years and years and years ago. It's time the American public and the world gain their independence from the tech elite's grasp and take back their personal information digitally for the first time in the world's history. That is why we are building SingularityOSN and its separate, wholly new, environmentally friendly infrastructure. So that's all we have on the SingularityOSN. And at the Tomorrowers Hub, I'll just go over one little brief thing here. Who are the Tomorrowers? Adjective. Characteristic of a forward-thinking individual or like a futuristic, behaviorally optimistic. And the noun, a person who wants to bring about a better tomorrow, supporter of a better future. So here's some of the benefits for signing up for the whole system. As of now, since it's not fully launched yet, right? It's just an alpha. So we have 5 reasons to sign up for the pre-launch. Limited initial user base, first come, first serve, exclusive pre-launch perks, lifetime pre-launch exclusive merch after launch, and custom themes for pre-launch Tomorrowers. Now, there's also other perks you can get in the system, and once you peruse through the site, you'll see the referral system, and the more people you refer to our platform, the more perks you get in the system itself that nobody else will be able to get. Once we go to full public launch mode, that'll be it. Those explore or those perks will be cut off. So that's what we have for SingularityOSN. That gives you an idea of what this is all about. Sort of goes through the whole website. Of course, there's still other videos and stuff. Like I said, you can watch through here. You can check out the music in the media library page and all that. And yeah, so let me switch this back here. So yeah, I'm Rob Atkins. Thanks for checking out SingularityOSN, and we'll be having way more discussions, interviews, and all kinds of other new content for you coming up here on our YouTube channel and on our main page. So thank you again, everybody, and have a great day.